The hat. In order to show the stitches more clearly, we use brown yarn instead of black yarn for demonstration. Please refer to the stitches, ignoring the yarn's color. You should use the corresponding yarn in the kits according to the instruction. Wrap the yarn around your little finger, and then bring it up to the index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Working into a magic ring, make a loop around your middle finger, and pinch the crossover of the yarn with thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop of middle finger. Yarn under the hook and put up a loop. A magic ring is formed on the middle finger. In round 1, start with a chain stitch, and then work 6 single crochets, finally end with 1 slip stitch. For 1 chain stitch first, the chain stitch is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 single crochets. Remember to mark the first single crochet of every round. Continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Six V's on the side, stand for 6 single crochets. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work a cycle up 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 3 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Mark the first single crochet. In the next stitch, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One single crochet and 1 increase finished. One set is done. There are 3 V's on the side. The second set, work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. The second set is done. The third set, work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. 3 sets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip-stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch and then work 9 single crochets. Finally end with 1 slip-stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first, then work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish a total of 9 single crochets in this round. Mark the first single crochet and continue to work 8 more single crochets in the same way. Nine single crochets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip-stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack up 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet for 3 times. Finally end with 1 slip-stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first, put 1 single crochet, mark the first single crochet, in the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet finished. Once that is done, keep working 2 more sets. The second set, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. The second set is done. The third set, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. 3 sets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip-stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 4 is done. In round 5, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a stack up 3 single crochets, 1 increase for 3 times. Finally end with 1 slip-stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first, for 3 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and continue to work 2 more single crochets. In the next stitch, we'll 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Three single crochets and 1 increase are finished. One set is done. Keep working 2 more sets. The second set with 3 single crochets. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. The second set is done. The third set with 3 single crochets. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Three sets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 5 is done. In round 6, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a cycle up, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet for 5 times. Finally, add 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Mark the first single crochet. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. One single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 4 more sets. The second set, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. We have demonstrated 2 sets. Please finish the rest of the set by yourself. Put 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet as 1 set. Five sets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 6 is done. In round 7, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a cycle up, 1 single crochet, 1 increase for 10 times. Finally, add 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Mark the first single crochet. In the next stitch, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One single crochet and 1 increase are finished. One set is done. Keep working 9 more sets. The second set, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. The second set is done. The third set, put 1 single crochet in the next stitch. In the next stitch, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. We have demonstrated 3 sets. Please finish the rest 7 sets by yourself. Put 1 single crochet and 1 increase as 1 set. Ten sets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 7 is done. In round 8, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a second up, 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 2 single crochets for 6 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Put 1 chain stitch first. Put 2 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and put 1 more single crochet. Next, put 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 2 single crochets. Two single crochets, 1 increase, and 2 single crochets are finished. 1 set is done. Keep working 5 more sets. The second set, work 2 single crochets. Next, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 2 single crochets. The second set is done. The third set, work 2 single crochets. Next, 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then work 2 single crochets. We have demonstrated 3 sets. Please finish the rest 3 sets by yourself. Work 2 single crochets, 1 increase, and 2 single crochets as 1 set. Six sets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 8 is done. Stretch the loop and remove the hook. Break yarn, leaving a long yarn tail for sewing. Cut off the short yarn tail. Thread the needle with the yarn tail. Conceal the yarn tail inside the fabric, and finally cut off excess end. The hat is completed. You should crochet the hat with black yarn. This is the hat made with black yarn.